We are on day 2. So for today's goal, you are going to find the dark values of your pumpkin. You should already have a minimum of 2 pumpkins drawn out on your paper. So when we are thinking of dark values, refer back to the first intro video. You will be using black and white only. Today we will start with black because this will create our darkest value. I have chosen orange paper as my base. You may have chosen a different color as your base. When we think of pumpkins, the darkest values, and this was one of the questions on your quiz, should reside at the bottom or towards the stem of the pumpkin. So today, you are going to pick up your papers from your folders, and you are going to begin to shade in the darkest areas using only the black pencils today. You may even want to add a cast shadow at the bottom of your pumpkins. Okay, so notice I'm using the black, and I am going to shade in a darker area around the bottom of the pumpkin to help give it more of a ground that it is popping up on. Okay, notice that even the places where the pumpkin pops out or is three-dimensional will be visible towards the ground. Okay, we also might see some darker values in the ridges of the pumpkin, and specifically at where they indent to the stem. Okay, so today we are working with only black. You should not be ready for white yet by the end of this class. If you are ready for white, then you are probably going too fast. Okay, my goal here is to make these pumpkins have form or 3-dimension. Okay, you can even include a little bit of form on the stem of the pumpkin by breaking it into shapes and then shading in those shapes. You may want to outline your pumpkins in black so you can see them better. You might even start shading in the actual ridges of the pumpkin. So look at how I'm going to work from the bottom up, and I'm going to move my pencil in sort of a vertical direction because the ridges are vertical. Because the pumpkin should be a darker value at the bottom. Okay, then we will have our midtones in the middle of the pumpkin, and we will have our highlights or white at the top, which will be in day 3 video. Okay, so I am working on shading from the bottom up. I am working on adding dark shadows to the areas around the stem. I am working on outlining. Okay, so as you can see, this pumpkin now has the values at the stem. It has a dark shadow underneath, and I've started to shade in from the bottom up. Okay, so you will continue working on this for day 3 by working from dark to light.